If y'all don't mind subscribing and following to my other account and TT, if you're interested in gacha stories that took me forever to edit, I may also need voice actors soon, so if y'all want to sign up, DM my TikTok. I'll link it in the description or chat. Thank you.
Story the time my boyfriend called me fucking my homegirl. So boom, at the time I was 15, it was my second year of high school, and I was a little fast. And it didn't help that my mother didn't give a fuck about what I did. I could go anywhere. She didn't get no fucks. Mom, my homegirls want to go to the movies. Can I? Go ahead, have fun, be safe. Mom, you know that trap house around the corner? Can me and my home... Don't come back with no drugs and no babies. Bye. Okay. Mom, they having a trap party with a bunch of guns. Can we go? Yeah, just make sure you bring me back a plate, please. What the fuck? Not gonna lie, I was dragging. And while I was in school, I had met this boy. We gonna call him Jamari. Now, Jamari, he nice. He a gentleman, all that good shit, but... Bitch, I'm not worried about that. I'm trying to get up in them drawers. And he was never really getting a gist. Like, every time he talked, he'd try to be nice. What's up, man? Anybody ever told you beautiful inside and out? I think so. All on the outside. Oh, thank you. What about the inside? What you doing? All right, so let's start with the basics. What's your favorite song? Gotta be like Summer Walker. Hey, hello. I'm trying to crack. But eventually we started talking, dating, and all that, so we get to that point, feel me? And of course I was telling all my homegirls about it, including my one homegirl. We're gonna call her Sarah. Now Sarah, she a stud. And I ain't never swung that way, but she looked overly good. She always looked good, but I never thought anything of it. And we would always like little jokingly flirt or whatever, but it never went nothing past a bunch of words. But I'm noticing every time I tell her about Jamari, she got this look on her face. Yeah, I don't know, he got that shit on him. Like, I like him. Okay. I'm so happy you like this nigga. Like, I'm so happy for you. Like, y'all so much. With your lonely ass. But I'm ignoring all that because that's my homegirl. She might not like the nigga. So boom, one day is last period and we sit right next to each other. I'm flirting with her, she flirting with me, but we playing around, just a little kiki. Girl, you know you cute as shit. Like, you better stop all that playing with me for real. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Man, come to my crib later, find out. Huh? Huh? I ain't never been in her house before. She's never asked me to come to her house. Whatever, it's my homegirl, so like, sure, I come. Like, what, we ready to go over there, paint each other toes and shit. Mani patties, cucumbers on the eyes, we about to chill, right? So I said, yeah, sure. My mother really wouldn't have gave a fuck, but I called her anyway to let her know. Hello? Ma, can I go to Sarah's house? Girl, stop fucking asking me. Yeah, I'm coming. So boom, the school bell ring. I told her I'm gonna run home first to go drop my stuff off, and I'm gonna come to your crib. She like, all right, bet. So I'm walking home. I get in the house, and as soon as I get there, ding, 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 it's Jamari. Hello? What's up, babe? You got anything going today? Yeah, what you want? Nothing for real. What you getting into? I'm going to my homegirl house. Which one? Sarah. Oh no, I see the way she look at me. I don't trust her little freak ass. Nah. Whatever, nigga. Whatever the fuck that means. I ain't worried about that nigga. So this is an in and out situation. I dropped my stuff up. I left right back out. Since she don't live that far from me, I'm walking to her place. Hey girl, I'm on my way. Bing! Oh, shit, that was fast. What the fuck? I'm gonna be at the door wait for you. Oh, okay. Baby, I'm thinking she want me to knock or something. I get up on the porch, and as soon as I touch the last step, this bitch at the door smiling from ear to ear. Bitch, how you know I was here? So I walk in, her mama on the couch, I wave, say hi. I'm about to go over there and speak it before I can even get 2 words. Hi, it's nice to see you. Yeah, make this left up these steps. Now look, y'all, Sarah's usually laid back. She's never in a rush for nothing. Baby, when I got that room, I ain't never seen that bitch shut the door so fast. Now. So we watching a movie and I'm chilling laid out all on her bed. We kiki having a good old conversation. And then, bing, I get a text from my nigga. He asking me to FaceTime. So I'm like, all right, whatever, cool. I text him, say, yeah, he called me instantly. And as soon as I answer that phone, I look to my right, I'm peeping. Sarah not fucking with it. Hey, what y'all in there doing? Where is nigga? Yeah, you want to say hi? Never mind. Sure. Wow, well, what happened? Fuck your face all scrunched up for. I ain't worried about it, whatever. So me and him talking for a little bit. He said he ready to go get in the shower. I said, all right, bet. So he hang up. Soon as he hang up, we back to talking again. Now this time, the conversation not the way it was before. Earlier, we talking regular, now we flirting. Fake flirting. Fake. And I might have took it too far because all of a sudden, I get to talking about, I'm laying right here, you ain't doing shit because you pussy. You know you can't handle this. Hey, word, that's a bad, yo. Flip one. Huh? I was just playing. She was not playing. That shit riled her up. Next thing you know. So you gonna put them legs back or I gotta put them back for you. Oh my God. Hey, wait. She cocking my legs open like a pistol. I don't know how, but she get to chewing my shit down. Mind you, I've never done this shit with a girl before. She's 17, I'm 15. So she experienced clearly, but this is my first time, but shit, I was loving it. While we get into the nitty gritty, my phone is going dumb in the corner. The nigga Jamari texting me all like, oh yeah, I'm ready to call you. Ignore. Texting me. Ignore. Calling me again. Nigga, no. And it's going off and I'm knowing it's him because I can see it. And then it stopped. But once he stopped hitting me, Sarah started hitting it. Ooh, she going dumb. Now listen, Jamari's 18. He was fake a little possessive, so he always wanted to have my location. I really didn't go nowhere except for where I wanted for real. So I just let him have it. He knew where I was, so I didn't think nothing of it. I should have knew something was up once he stopped hitting me. And while we in this bitch going at it, all I hear is and we stop. It's dark as fuck in the room, and the only source of light is coming from where the curtains don't cover the window. And that's where the tapping coming from. I turn my head to the side, all I see from the crack is why is Jamari standing outside the window? Oh shit, bitch, get off of me! Bitch, you just kicked me in my shit! Jamari, baby, please! Oh, that's that nigga. I know the fuck this bitch did not just wipe her mouth. I'm butterball, nigga. I had to wrap a blanket around me. I'm running to the window. As soon as I open that bitch. That's what you doing to me? No, for real? Bitch, get away from this window. You nasty as fuck. That bitch was just all up in your butt. I was spit flying, bitch. I should have kept the window closed. But he a good man, Savannah. Oh, that bitch pleading. The whole time I know Sarah behind me just. And you and this bitch cheated on me with a fucking stud. She don't got shit on you. What she got? I got the real thing. I'm on that. And I got seeing me like this and looking at her. Baby, he was not trying to hear that shit. He turned around and get to walking away. Bitch, I know she did and just. Don't talk to me, you slut. I'd have fell on the fucking ground, ass naked in the yard. He got in the car, pulled off, and I ain't seen him since. Never heard from him either. That's it. Bitch, I'm telling y'all, them homegirls, can't trust them homegirls either. Shit, they try to crack like a kid. You should have knew what it was, bitch. Paint toes. Now, what studs you know what they toes done? The moment you saw yourself about to do the that location should have been off. Yeah. Gotta be slicker than that.
Talking about how I got jumped by this girl and her mama. So basically, I was at the back of the bus or whatever, and I decided that I wanted to move to the front of the bus. I was one of those kids that would walk on the bus while the bus was moving. I never cared. So I went towards the front of the bus or whatever. So my homegirl, Kasha, she was like,
"Girl, that girl made a stank face when he was walking by."
I said, "Who?" Mind you, I was a little bit throwed. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little off in the head. So Akasha
was like, "Her."
I was like, "Did you make a stank face when I walked by?" Like, I'm just genuinely asking her a question about this time. She's like,
"Yeah, just
start popping it. I'm like, "Okay, so what you on?" Because mind you, this girl stayed in my neighborhood. So I'm like, "Do you want to fight? Like, what's up?" She's like,
yeah, come over to my house."
I kid you not, this is exactly how I went, y'all. We was kids. So when I got off the bus, I went to my house and I put my BTA clothes on. I don't know if I was just crazy or something like that, but I literally had BTA clothes. I had specific clothes that I would wear when I'm going to go beat somebody up. I had some beat up black and white Nikes, high tops that I used to wear. I had my gray shorts, and I had me a bonnet that I would always put on, and I think it was a Nike shirt. It was like one of those sports Nike shirts. I was on that. So basically, I go over to the girl house. I'm sitting in front of her house. Like, it was like stairs in front of her house. So the way the neighborhood was set up in a way, it was like a cul-de-sac. So you will go down the hill of the parking lot, and then like it will be apartments on the bottom of the parking lot, and it was stairs. Basically, you would walk down to get to the apartment. So I was sitting on the stairs in front of her house. So me and a whole bunch of neighborhood kids, we outside the girl house. We like, come outside. We ain't gonna jump you. So her brother come outside.
They're like, get off my porch.
I'm like, nah, tell your sister come outside. That girl came outside with a big ass stick, and she threw that shit, clocked me dead in the middle of my forehead, and then ran back into the house. I said, bitch, I'm gonna get you. So at the time, I was cool with her neighbor, so I'm literally sitting at her neighbor house, and I'm scoping the scenery out. I'm like, this bitch gonna leave at some point in time of this day, so I'm gonna wait for her. So the girl ended up leaving, going to her grandma's house, and I knew a route to her grandma's house that, like, basically we were intersect regardless. So she was walking to her grandma's house, and I basically, like, came out the bushes, like, on some, what's up, bitch, you hiding? This bitch,
like, nah, bitch, I ain't hiding.
Pulls out a butter knife. I'm like, oh, hell no. Hell nah. I was like, I'm still gonna get you, bitch, but not today. So basically, I end up going back home. I told my mama a lot that night. I said, Mom, I got friends at the bus stop. I always told them, and no matter what happens, I was going to go out there and go sit with them and all this, that, and the third. Because mind you, I wasn't going to school the next day because I had a dentist appointment. So my mama let me go outside to that bus stop, and I literally was outside in the bus stop with my BTA clothes on. Yes, y'all, I changed the outfit. You know, I had a wardrobe of BTA. But yeah, me and my homegirls, we was just sitting at the bus stop. We was just talking. So y'all, the bus pulls up, and then this girl and her mama walk to the bus stop. And the mama is talking to the bus driver. And that's the mama is talking to the bus driver. I'm low-key like looking, peeping the scenery out. And I hear the mama, she's like, please, keep this girl away from my daughter. She's messing with her. As the mama is like speaking to the bus driver, I literally have my hands behind my back. The daughter is facing the bus driver. The mama is facing the bus driver. I have my hands behind my back. I'm walking past. I grab the daughter's hair and I start bow, 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 bow. I'm in her shit. I'm in that bitch shit. Then the mama was like, oh, hell no. She literally pushed me back and I fell down and I got right back up. Her mama's like cussing and all this, that, and the third. So we get to squaring up in front of the bus, y'all. So we squaring up, we throwing them hands. I grab this bitch here again. I'm getting the boom, 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 boom. The mama jump in like she literally pulled me to the ground. I pull her daughter down to the ground with me. And I'm still beating the door up. I'm like, boom, 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 boom. And the mama still pulling me or whatever. Then she get to pulling her daughter because she understood that, baby, it don't matter how much you pull me to this ground, I'm going to beat your daughter ass regardless, and no matter what position I'm in. So she gets to pulling her daughter hair, trying to pull the daughter away from me, and I'm pulling the daughter hair, and the mama was like, how motherfucking hair go? And she started hitting my hands. Boom. Hit my hand again. Boom. Hit my hand again. Boom. 3 times. What I did is I took my big ass foot and I kicked the daughter head, and that simultaneously caused both of them to fall. The mama dress flew up and her coochie was out. Everybody seen that hairy motherfucker. I was traumatized. I was so traumatized that I began to walk back to my grandma's house, but I took the long way back so they didn't know where I would stay, so they could not report me to housing authorities. And while I was walking, right, I'm hearing all the kids, they like, Shakaya, turn around. Shakaya, turn around. Shakaya, turn around. Y'all, why the fuck her big booty ass brother come running up the motherfucking hill and he boomed my ass to the ground? I get up, I'm like, I'm gonna have to fight this big bitch. Ain't no motherfucking way you just did this shit to me. I'm like, what's up? What's up? What you want, nigga? Like, I'm dead ass, like, squaring up with this nigga. He ain't wanna hit me. And I hear my loud, ratchet ass auntie in the distance. You better back the fuck up on my niece. Da, 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 da. My aunt ran up. Then my sister, who witnessed me beat the girl up and seen the brother running up towards me, finally came out the woodwork and said, back up on my sister. But yeah, we made them hoes back the fuck up, okay? Back the fuck up. Then later on, me and my sister jumped her. Let me know if you want that part 2.
Yo, I was a masochist in middle school. I was fully in love with my bully. I don't know what was wrong with me. I don't know if it was self-esteem. I don't know. I read too many books, y'all. I'm thinking we popular boy, nerdy girl trope. I'm thinking we enemies to lover. That's my man. I'm gonna stick beside him. Meanwhile, he don't want to be nowhere near me. And he was light-skinned. That's the last light-skinned man I will ever love. We got an acronym for light-skins over here. It's called LISTEN. Light-skins is Satan targeting Earth. Nick. But no, for real, if y'all wanted a look into our daily interactions, it'll be something like, he says, shut up, you African bee. And then I'm like, I'm your bee. Do you mean it? I'm joking. Of course I didn't respond like that. But like, he would say stuff like that and that did not faze me. I'm just like, oh well. But that man was terrible to me from the moment he found out I liked him. I don't know why. Like, I was annoying in middle school, but not that annoying. Like, I remember this one time he took my phone. I'm thinking we doing the little, give me my phone back. Give it, stop. But no, like, he took my SIM card out, snapped it, then threw it in the pond by school. Guess what? I stuck beside. Okay, maybe I'm downplaying how annoying I was, but at the same time, like, he was doing it at first, you know what I'm saying? Like, one time we were in the middle of class and I smacked the mess out of him, like, slap. And he got really angry at me, so we started fighting, like full-fledged fighting in the middle of class. But at the same time, baby, that was a love tap. I'm thinking we flirting. Like, I'm thinking this is play fighting. Even though I did just slap you full force, I'm thinking... But I don't know, we did have that enemies back and forth, and I love that. Whole time he hates me. Like, I remember this one time we were leaving Spanish class to go to the cafeteria. He splashed a bunch of water on me, like, so my whole front was wet. And I was like, all right, bet. We got into the cafeteria. I took a whole thing of milk and I dumped it on his head. And when I wasn't looking, him and his friend took my book bag, opened it, and poured a whole thing of milk in there. And then he got in school suspension because he got caught, but I did not. And after all that, I wrote him a letter while he was incarcerated during next period. Y'all think I'm joking? Look. Funny enough, my nickname for him was Milk. That's how light-skinned he was. But here's a dramatic reading of some of the letter. Dear Milk, I know... Oh my God, I cannot write! Dear Milk, I know ever since you've been locked up, it's been hard to communicate, but it's okay. I've been holding it down. The lonely days have been a struggle, but I know you with me in spirit. You might be mad because I'm the reason you in there, but forget all that. And also, I'm mad at you because my stuff still smell like dairy. That's nasty. Anyways, until next time. Bye. So, was I a little crazy? Yes. But at the same time, I'm also joking. Like, that's just how I am. You know what I'm saying? But no, y'all, that man put me through, like, hell and back. I'm not gonna lie. I remember one time, I came to school with these crochet twists. Hold on, photo. I came to school looking like this. And I'm gonna keep this in y'all head so y'all can have the memory. This is not 2016. This is 2019. So I can't even get away with this. You know what I'm saying? So I walk into first period. All the boys see me in class and they laugh, especially my crush. She's the one laughing the hardest. Then when the teacher not looking around and we having like our little talking time, why they try to pick me up, flip me over, and use me as a mop? What did I do to you?
Story time on how I had to whoop a bitch in school because she was trying to play me like I was a hoe in front of my friends, in front of everybody, so I had to put the paws on her ass. If you see this, It's no beef. I just whooped you and it's over. It's no beef. This shit was a long time ago. I'm just bringing this shit back up for no motherfucking reason. So boom. Boy, in 9th grade, bitch. First year of high school. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was my sister's fault. The reason why we fought, it was my sister's fault. So basically, my sister and her sister was in the same grade, right? They both was in middle school. My sister was talking shit about her sister who was disabled, which was not right at all, okay? That wasn't right at all. I want to say that. But at the same time, she was like, basically, oh, since your sister is in middle school when you in high school, I'm gonna whoop your ass. We'll talk about my sister. But this ass can't get whooped, so that's where the problem lies. I already had apologized to the bitch. I'm like, you know what, I'm sorry that my sister, you know what I'm saying, that she did that, blah, blah, whatever the third is, but she was already pissed off. So now, bitch, let's bring your ones, right? Fuck you talking about. So we was supposed to fight for weeks, bitch. I'm talking about weeks. She kept wanting to meet me at the park. So if you talking disrespectful in front of everybody at school, you want to fight me in private at the park and get your ass whooped in private? No. You're going to get your ass whooped in front of all the people you're talking shit in front of, okay? But they finally come when we finally about to fight. So we at lunch. So the bitch got the nerve to be pump faking all over my shoulder and shit. She all over me while I'm trying to eat my lunch. Pump faking like a motherfucker, like, bitch, I'm gonna beat your ass at the park. I'm looking like I don't do a whole lot of this, okay? That's a waste of my motherfucking energy. So I ain't say shit to the bitch. I'm like, you better get the fuck up on my face. For the security had to come pick your ass up off this motherfucking floor. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And that's I told her that word for motherfucking word. She's still standing over me. Ring! Bell ring. Time to leave lunch. Soon as we get outside from lunch, bitch, I got my cookie and my chips in my motherfucking hand. I'm like, okay, so if hoes wanted to hit me, hoes would have hit me while I was sitting down, okay? With my back turned, but you didn't, so you don't want to fight me. So we get back out. She's still running her motherfucking mouth, still in my motherfucking ear. So I turned around like, bitch, what you want to do? What you want to do? What you want to do? So she said, when she said, bitch, fuck you, I felt the speck of her fucking spit hit my nose. When she said, bitch, fuck you, I said, bitch. And at that point, I blacked out. I ain't stopped. Bitch, 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 bitch. Whooping her ass, whooping her ass, whooping her ass. Now I'm mad at him. All my snacks on the motherfucking floor. Everybody done gathered and shit, started recording and shit. So now I have to whoop your ass because now it's a circle. I whoop your ass. Bitch, bitch, bitch. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. She did get a good hit out of me because I'm swinging my head like this, swinging my head. We on a fucking brick. Bitch, I hit the fuck out of my head. When I tell you, I almost blacked out. I'm like, oh shit. But I couldn't stop there. I grabbed her ass, right? So tell me why she started running this shit. She started doing this, trying to run this shit. I grabbed her ass by her motherfucking jacket. Bitch, 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 bitch. Still whooping that bitch. Still whooping that bitch. Because fuck you tell my bitch. Don't spit on me, bitch. I see the security guard see me. He don't even like this bitch, so he let me whoop her ass. Bitch, bitch. We both end up on the motherfucking floor. All I hear is, Bree, get that bitch. Bree, get that bitch from my friend. Shout out to my friend. I'm doing what she said. I'm getting the bitch, right? So finally, I let this bitch get up. You want to run again? No, this bitch don't want to run again. Bitch started running to the motherfucking office crying. I said, why you get in my face? I said, he was going to whoop my ass. Bitch, this ain't the ass that you can whoop, ho. This ass ain't never been whooped in my life. Everybody started acting like I'm Mike Tyson in that bitch. Hell yeah, nigga. Hell yeah, nigga. I got suspended, right? I'm on the motherfucking track team. I was mad as hell. We had a track meet that day. I got suspended for 5 fucking days, bitch. So then you cost me my track meet? When I got back to school, her motherfucking own brother high-fiving me, bro. Talk about, hey, you with my sister ass. Nigga, don't touch me. I wouldn't want to be cool with nobody that they ain't got no loyalty to their family. Everybody to myself, oh, you kicked her ass, you kicked her ass. Nigga, I'm feeling like big man when I get back to school. Nigga, fuck you to my anybody else can get it. No, I'm just playing, Like I said, it's no beef. It's over, boo. It's over. We can actually be cool, to be honest with you. It's over. That was a night break.
I'm gonna give a story time of my first fight I initiated, and I fucking got my ass beat. I lost that fight, but it showed character. It showed growth, and I'm gonna get into it. So growing up, I was always the youngest on the block. I'm talking about I was a 2-year-old, 3, 4, 5, 6-year-old toddler. Everybody else had to been 10, 11, 12 older than me on the block that I stayed on, right, type shit. So my next door neighbor name was Rika, and she was a couple of years older than me. And she always had girls and guys that come over her house. Like, her mama didn't really discriminate or care. She could have company over her house whenever she wanted to. So I stayed over there. I was the only child. Rika used to always have us running phase. And if you're from the hood, then you know what that is. You could be friends with these bitches, but we finna run 15, 30, 45. We used to train each other to get our hands where it was at. But Rika was kind of like the head honcho of the whole clique. It had to be like 5 or 6 girls. We would just sit in a circle and hit. And not like, you know, like how they say gangs jump in. No, we was just fighting one person and seeing where our hands was at and toughening our, you know, sharpening our tools type shit. That's how I grew up in the hood. I don't know what the fuck that was, but that's just the cards I was dealt in life. So I'm 4, 5 years old fighting with 10, 11-year-olds, and we squabbling for real. Like, we really thumping because they been doing this for 5, 6 years before me. I'm just new to this, not true to this. You see what I'm saying? So Rika always used to, now mind you, Rika was the oldest one, Rika was the biggest one. I was like a little girl, but she always wanted to hit with me. She never wanted to fight with the bitches that could bang with her. Sometimes she did, but she always wanted to sharpen my tools. And I felt like at the time, even at 5 years old, this bitch she knew she could beat me up type shit. And I got tired of getting beat up. I wouldn't consider that a fade. I figured that we squabbling just to sharpen each other's tools. I'm gonna get into the fade and what happened. One day I'm at Rika's house and she with this boy and she want to line it up. I'm like, I'm not fighting you because we sitting up here this is me, Rika, and a boy sitting in her house, watching TV, chilling, kicking it. I didn't want to squabble, and I felt like at 5, this bitch only wanted to squabble me to try to impress this boy, and I knew she was going to beat me up, and he was going to laugh at me and all this other stuff, and I didn't want to deal with that at 5. So I'm sitting on a couch, Rika and the boy sitting on the floor in front of the TV. Something in my head say, sneak this hoe. Like, just sneak her and give everything that I got, because I'm tired of this. I'm so tired of this. I'm tired of getting beat up, okay? So she's sitting with the boy after she was popping it, like, oh, you don't want to fight? You don't want to fight? Oh, okay. Da-da-da. So I was like, all right. I literally jumped off the couch and straight booyaka. I grabbed her head and I threw it into the ground. I'm booyaka, 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 booyaka. Now, mind you, she's bigger than me, like I said. I booyaka'd her for like 5 seconds before she flipped me and put my head into her carpet and scratched the shit out of my face and beat my head into the thing so hard. Like, she tore my ass the fuck up. I was beat the fuck up. I was beat the fuck up so bad, I ran home crying. Like, that, I ran out her house. My house was next door, so it wasn't that far. I ran out the house. It had been nighttime, like 10 o'clock at night. Ran home crying. Mom, she beat me up. Mom, she beat me up. I ain't tell my mama I stole off on her. I was a lying heifer. So she beat me up. Oh my God, look at my face, Mom. Look at everything. She beat me up. So my mama, she like that. She go to her mama. Yo, daughter, goddamn, putting her hands on my daughter. Woody, 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 woody. You see my motherfucker daughter face is red. See, now I was a little light skin. She red as fuck. Woody, woody, woody. Your daughter old as fuck. She know better than to be goddamn putting her hands on my motherfucking daughter. Woody, woody, woody. So then she go tell Rika mama what happened. So Rika mama beat the fuck out of Rika. Like, bow, bow. I'm sitting there just happy as fuck. Woody, 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 woody. You know what I'm saying? But the little boy had ended up leaving, and the next day that he came back, he ended up telling Rika's mama that I ran up first and I stole off. So Rika mama put me to the side and was like the next day, or like after she whooped Rika already, and was like, so you hit my daughter first? And I said, yeah. And she was like, so why didn't you say that last night? Because I wouldn't have whooped my daughter. And so then her mama called Rika outside, like on the porch, and I was standing out there, and she was like, Rika, I apologize for whooping your ass, but you know better than to do that again. If you don't want to get hit, don't hit nobody. And I never explained to them, like, we keep running fades and I'm tired of losing, but I got checked by Rika's mama because she was like, my daughter defended herself. I shouldn't have even whooped her, and she apologized. So now Rika back on the bully. She like, yeah, because this is explaining. So it was like 4 houses on one road, on the road. So, and I said at the end of the road, Rika stay here, some other kids stay right here, and then some other kids stay right here. And I really couldn't walk in the street at the time because, again, I'm 5. So I would walk through the grass of Rika's house to get to the other kid's house. So after that situation, Rika was like, you can't walk through my yard. You walk through my yard, that's another fade. And I already knew I was going to lose. I've been losing this whole fucking time. I just lost when I stole off from the bitch. So I was scared. I was like, I can't. She won't let me walk through her yard. I can't. Like, if she said if I walk through her yard, I'm going to get jumped by the girls and her. Like, I was traumatized. You know what I'm saying? That probably been the weakest point of my life of just being terrified of bitches and getting beat the fuck up at 5. That was it on the block. Yeah.
Story time, bitch. Story time. I showed my male teacher my meow. You heard me the fuck right. I showed my teacher my meow. I've told a story time before, but I'm gonna tell it again because, bitch, this shit deserves to go viral because this shit was crazy. Please boost this video, share it to your mama, your daddy, your uncle. He was my freshman teacher. Not only that, bitch, he literally taught me and all my siblings, bitch. Literally, our teacher had a crush on him too, like one of our female teachers, and we'd all gossip and talk about how fine he was. Girl, like, he was fine. I only had him 1 year and he moved away. So I'm thinking, oh damn, like, the fine teacher moved away, like, bitch, I'm never gonna see him again, like, blah blah. Bitches were crying and all types of stuff. So boom, bitch, This is TMI, but bitch, we gonna tell the motherfucking truth. So, bitch, I was showering one day. I was like washing my, and this thing was kind of like hurting a little bit. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I was like, girl. Girl, so I looked down and there's like a small little bump. Like, there's a bump. And I was like, oh my God. I was over here Googling because, bitch, I'm scared. I said, fuck it. Like, I literally begged my mom to take me to urgent care. We walk into urgent care, right? I go in there and the lady at the front desk, she like checks me in. While she's checking me in, this man peeks his head from around the corner. I'm like, who is that? And then he's like, Miss Baker? That's my last name, K Baker. He's like, Miss Baker? And I was like, but he had a mask on. I'm like, who the fuck's that? And then he takes his mask off. Bitch. This my motherfucking teacher, bitch, from high school. Bitch, that fine one that we all had questions on. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, Mr. Williams? He was like, Miss Baker, what are you doing here? And I was like, well, you're so silly, you're so silly. Mind you, I'm like, so when the fuck you get back? Girl, it has been years. Second of all, what the fuck is he doing here? I didn't know that his little side hustle was like he was a teacher and a nurse. And he like walks away and the lady checks me in. I'm over here shitting my pants because not only, bitch, do I have this fucking bump on my mouth, bitch, I have to worry about whether or not the doctor who's gonna check me out is my fucking teacher or not. I'm like just praying. I'm praying to God. I'm like, God, please let somebody else walk into this room. No, just no as fuck, like as fuck. So I get a knock on the door. I'm literally, bitch, biting my nails sweating. I'm like, bitch, who's walking in the door? In walks this lady. But bitch, it's just like a lady who like comes in first to check your vitals and all that. So I ask her, I'm like, hey, is there like any like other doctors in tonight, or is it just like him, the male doctor? This woman tells me, oh no, we only have Mr. Williams in. He's the only doctor in tonight. Of fucking course, bitch, when I have some motherfucking issues, he has to be clocked in. Actively contemplating leaving. But I'm like, no, bitch, I can't sit up here with these fucking intrusive thoughts, making me think the fucking worst. I'm overthinking it. Let me just fucking get this shit situated and go the fuck home. Then we wait a few minutes, bitch. In walks Mr. Williams. He said, Miss Baker, what trouble have you got into today? He said, what can I help you with? I said, Mr. Williams, yeah. So basically, there's like a bump on my meow. And I don't really know what it is. Like, I was like hoping maybe you could like help me, like, and he's like, oh yeah, sure. He was like, now it's up to you if you're comfortable or not, do you mind if I take a look? But it's like, it's completely like up to you if you're comfortable. I was like, oh yeah, like go ahead. Like, bitch, I'm gonna die. I definitely wanted to show you, babe, but not like this. I was starting to get the fucking shits, bitch, the sweats, bitch, the stuttering, bitch. I was so fucking nervous. So he like gives me this gown and he steps out. This is not happening. Like, I'm not just like, it's not happening, bitch. It's fucking happening. Like, no, bitch, this is real, bitch. This is my life, bitch. Showing my teacher my bitch, and not in the way I wanted to. He was still fine. He was still fine, girl. So I changed. I get a knock at the door. He comes back in, and he makes me spread up, bitch. I lay back. He has me lay back. He like held my leg up, and his arm was like this, looking through. Look, I was like. Not me getting all flustered when he's actively looking at a bump. That's not really cute, but that's okay, bitch. At this point, I just have accepted my fate. He's being obviously super nice about it, making me feel comfortable. The thing is, he has gloves on. Bitch, he has gloves on, and he's like spreading up. Girl, he is over here like, he is touching my like, he's touching me. Bitch, not only is he looking, girl, like, he is literally like opening flaps, bitch, looking through, like, he is touching me. Sorry, y'all, like, it just behaved me like that was my teacher, like, oh my gosh. Like, obviously, like, that's his fucking job, he's like a doctor, but like, I was just like, OMG. It's still out, I'm still open. He like puts his hand, like, rests his like hand on my knee, he's saying, like, he's still looking, he's like saying, like, his hands on my knee. Girl, why am I romanticizing? Like, girl, this is how you can tell, bitch, I'm lonely, touch deprived, bitch, because I was up here romanticizing my doctor looking at a bump on my. Girl, I need Jesus. I need help. He says, it just looks like a minor infection. I'll send you some antibiotics and it should be gone within like a week. And then tell me why the female doctor was also in there. And she gonna joke about how, while I'm open, still open, she gonna joke about how I had asked her if there was any more doctors in, and they was laughing about it because I didn't want him to be my doctor. I was like, listen, bitch, okay. But you gotta say all that, bitch. Also, bitch, she was hairy. It was Chewbacca, bitch. It was Chewbacca, and that's okay. That's fucking okay. Because you know what? He can see that moment. I'm a woman now. Like, Mr. Williams, I'm a fucking woman. And, he did witness me have, a infection, and that's okay. We can get past that. We can, have drinks and be like, I'd be down for drinks if you're down for drinks. New makeup look. I hated that last one, but this one's cute. So, bitch, boost this video, make it go viral because it fucking deserves to. This is fucking crazy. Yeah, love you. Bye. I love you. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on IG.
I never told y'all I ran a catfish account, and me and my friends, we was just catfishing people from school, bored, and we made a boy account. Because we wanted to catfish the girls. We really didn't care too much about the boys, so we was just like catfishing the girls to see if they was going, and maybe they would just know they was overly going. And one of the girls that we was catfishing, she was actually like not our friend, but we knew her really well. Like, she would talk to us at lunch all the time. We was school friends, let's say that. And I was catfishing her. Like, everybody has someone to catfish, and specifically, I was catfishing her, and I was just texting her, just like, oh, you look good, da da da. She's just like, oh, you look good too, da da da. One thing led to another. She starts sending traps, and I'm just like, mind you, like, this is middle school. So my friends are all on the account, so they go to the page, and they're like, oh my gosh. And then one of my friends is like, wait, hold on, isn't she beefing with old girl? Which is one of our friends. I'm gonna call her Blanket. Ain't she beefing with Blanket? And I was just like, shit, I don't know. So I just left it alone because I really didn't care too much. I didn't really care. So I seen she sent the, so I'm just like, what is wrong with y'all? Why did y'all send? I never been the type of girl to send that type of stuff. I was just like, wow. So I just left the account. Went on my date, and my friend gave her the password to Blanket. So Blanket got the picture and posted it on her story and made a whole funny edit about her. Like, that was just like,
what a time to be alive. Like, I know that's wrong, but boy, when I tell y'all, back in 6th grade, that had to be one of the biggest things we could all ever talk about. Or this one lash is literally pissing me clean off. Like, should I just rip that shit off at this point? At this point.
Listen, y'all been asking for more story time, so I just got some food and let's do it. Well, I'm about to tell y'all the story on how I went into a bando and basically the owner came in and threatened to kill us, basically. Okay, so I got some tacos, basically, and some elote and some horchata. One of the houses over here got put on sale, so the bad kids that live here in my neighborhood, they broke into the house and everybody started to go at that house. Oh my gosh, y'all, get into this. Okay, so we were going to this bando for like 3 weeks, almost a month. Like, we were going to it like almost every single night, always, you know, having fun. So, one weekend, it was a whole bunch of people, like 30 of us. Like, man, it was a whole bunch. So we're all chilling at the little bando, and people from my neighborhood, they're like breaking the doors. They're like putting holes in the wall, like just doing unnecessary ass shit. Like, it was a nice ass house. It was I'm not going to say what it was, actually. Once they started doing that, we was like, all right, we finna leave because y'all doing too much. Like, y'all just are bored. Like, why are you putting holes in the wall? Like, you're bored. So we leave. Then we come back after a couple hours because we like, they probably gone now. Now we could really, have some fun, enjoy ourselves, not be there with no weirdos. We come back, y'all, why are they still there? Like, they're still there, just doing dumb stuff. Like, there's more holes in the wall before we even left. Like, it was actual stupidity. But we walking in from the back door, right? And all the people that were, like, putting holes in the wall and stuff, they're sitting, like, they're not upstairs. They're sitting downstairs in the living room. So I'm like, why are y'all still here? Like, I'm damn near shitty. Like, why are you still here? Y'all need to be going. Like, I know I'm not supposed to be here either, but what the fuck are you even here? Like, bitch, you need to leave. So I'm like, we just talking, right? Then all I see is I'm not even gonna explain what he looks like. I see a guy. He walks past the window, and I'm like, y'all, it's a guy. And clearly I'm scared because we're not supposed to be inside of here. Like, clearly I'm scared. So I'm like, y'all, look. Next thing you know, he barged in with a gun. He's like, everybody get the fuck out of my house. I'm like, ah! So I immediately run up them stairs. I'm going up that motherfucking stairs like, you're not catching me, because I go up the stairs. Then all I see is everybody come up the stairs. So I'm with two of my friends. I'm like, I'm like, where they at? Next thing you know, this boy, he opened up the window. I'm like, I know you're not finna. I'm like, cuz, like, is you finna do what I think you finna do, cuz? Next thing you know, everybody started jumping out that bitch. I'm like, fuck, like, holy fuck, I'm next. Like, I either gotta get shot or jump out this window. Like, which one? Y'all, I am 5'1". This was on the 2nd floor, yo. I'm scared in the bitch. I'm just like, fuck it. Boom. Me and my homegirl, we jump out the window. Bro, that landing on my ankles. The landing on my ankles, like, I've never felt so much pain. Cause I had to immediately get the fuck up and just start running. We all just, we gone. Next thing you know, I'm hearing somebody got their ass smacked. I'm like, what? Come to find out, one of the boys didn't jump out the window, and he walked out the door. Like, he literally walked out the door, and the guy smacked his ass. The guy with the gun smacked his ass. It was like, I should rape you. Excuse me, sir? What the fuck? Like, yeah. So, and that's the story. That's really all. We basically just ran away as far as we could, and yeah, like, that shit was crazy, but that's really all. I know this story wasn't as long as my last one, but I got more on the way for y'all. I hope y'all want this to be like a little series or something, because I got stories, so just let me know.
I'm not even gonna lie, but I want to give y'all the story time on this one particular fight that I remember when I was in 7th grade. I had a lot of fights my 7th grade year. that, I don't know, but this one in specific was probably like the biggest one. But all the fights I had in my 7th grade year came from this situation alone. So, okay, so basically when we was in 5th grade, we had this little day where all the 5th graders was picking what middle school they wanted to go to, and everybody in their fucking mama was literally going to the same middle school. Like everybody been going to the same middle school out of this elementary school for years, like literal fucking years. Me personally, I did not want to go to that school. Everybody, I was like, I was just with y'all my whole fucking elementary experience, and I got put through hell. I'm cool. I'm cool. So me and my best friend at the time, we ended up going to a different middle school, our 6th grade year, which was Moore's middle school, but our 7th grade year we ended up transferring to Milwaukee School of Languages with everybody else. And I'm not even gonna lie, I was really excited to go to the school, to Milwaukee School of Languages, because I was gonna be with everybody that I already knew, literally everybody that I basically grew the fuck up with. Okay, so fast forward to the situation. Basically, I was in art class. I'm gonna say their names because what the fuck they gonna do to me? But basically, I was in art class. I was sitting next to this girl, Micaiah, and this boy, Jaden. And Micaiah, she had like a strict ass mama. She always had her fucking phone taken. She would have her phone taken for months at a fucking time, probably even years. I don't even remember, but I just know that hoe never had a fucking phone. So I forgot how the little conversation ended up coming over. I think it was like a thing going around with school T pages and stuff like that. So she was like, oh, y'all, we should make a school T page. She was talking to me and Jaden. Well, I don't know if she was talking to Jaden, but Jaden was there and he was like, putting his input in. So, but yeah, she like, oh, y'all, we should make a school T page. Like, let's do it. And she was like, I need somebody's phone. Jaden was on his phone. I'm like, yeah, you can use mine. Like, I don't even care. You can use my phone. So I give her my phone. She make the page and she instantly got to posting. Like, she instantly got to posting about people and shit like that. And I'm just like, okay. And then whenever she would go home, she would literally send me shit to post on the motherfucking account. But I never posted nothing she sent me. She posted the shit when we got back in art class the next day. She had the login and shit like that, so she could also do shit on the page while she was at home. And that's what the fuck she was doing, because I'm refreshing the shit. Shit's still popping up on my shit, but I think it was this one thing in specific that made everybody like get questions about the motherfucking T page. Because basically the boy Jaden, he had got pantsed. I think that's what it's called. He had got pantsed by somebody prior to this, and everybody seen his little Peter record, and everybody saying it was small. Mind you, we was 7th graders, so I'm just like, what the fuck, like, but whatever. She ended up posting on the fucking T page about his, thing being little, and I guess that's what sparked people to be like, okay, who the fuck is behind the motherfucking T page? Because Jaden wasn't taking that shit like at all. Now let me just say this: I didn't want to go to the same middle school as everybody in 6th grade because I was always a fucking outcast. Like, you just don't fit in with certain people, and I just did not fit in with them at all. And when I say them, I mean everybody, like literally fucking everybody. I only had that one friend, fucking the girl I was best friends with, and it was a boy too, but that's it. So basically, Jaden wasn't taking that shit like at all. So then people started, okay, who the fuck is behind the motherfucking T page? What's up? People started doing a little investigating shit, and then the one day I stayed home from school, I got people blowing on my motherfucking phone talking about some, oh, you made the T page, you made the T. I'm like, what? What did y'all talking about? So then the boy I was friends with, his name was Eric. He texted me, he like, oh, Micaiah went around telling everybody you the one who made the T page, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding? Like, bitch, what? So at that point, I'm mad as fuck. Mind you, I didn't even go to school today. So what the fuck? So I go to school the next day, and mind you, in the morning before we go into the school, they keep us outside in this big ass parking lot / playground that we had. I don't know. It was just they kept us in the gate outside before they let us in the building. So as I'm walking in the gate, I'm literally seeing everybody in their fucking mama staring me the fuck down. Mind you, I already beefed the whole day. I wasn't at school with damn near the whole fucking school, which is crazy. But whatever. So Eric had came up to me, he like, oh, I ain't gonna lie, you gotta go say something to her. Like, just being fucking messy. Like, he like, you gotta go say something to her. Mind you, the bitch was nowhere to be fucking found because I was dead gonna ask her, like, why the fuck did you tell people that I made motherfucking T-page? Like, bitch, that was you, and it was you. And I ain't gonna lie, guilty by association and shit, but bitch, you did that shit, and you did. So I'm trying to look for the bitches. The bitch is not popping the fuck up, but everybody in their fucking mama got something to fucking say. Like, everybody was on my motherfucking ass about this motherfucking T-page, and I'm just trying my hardest to just be cool, because it's just like, I didn't do this shit, but I don't want to blame this shit on y'all friend. It makes it seem like I'm trying to get this shit off me either, but it was your motherfucking friend. How it was that hoe. Everybody in their mama was on that bitch dick. So basically, everybody sided with everybody, and then it was, at this point, it was lies being put on me back to back, like, back to motherfucking back, because this one girl had texted me, her name was Chelsea. We rode the bus together. We sat next to each other every time. We always rode the bus together. Even in elementary school, we always rode the bus together. So we sat next to each other every time on the bus and everything. So it was just crazy. She texted me talking about some, oh wait, no, because I feel like everybody was being funny towards me because of this fucking T-page, and I'm just like, how are y'all gonna be funny towards me? And I'm not even the one that fucking did this shit. Everybody, like, when I tell y'all, everybody was like, it was crazy. So I ended up telling my best friend at the time, her name was Nevaeh. I ended up telling Nevaeh, I'm like, oh yeah, I feel like Chelsea's acting funny because I feel like she, acting funny a little bit, basically. So she went back and told Chelsea what the fuck I said. So Chelsea texted me talking about how my back is crazy, And I'm just like, nobody was talking behind your back. All I said was I feel like you was acting funny. That's it. And I actually told her that on the bus one time too. So how the fuck is it talking behind your back if I already said this shit to you, bitch? I don't mean to call her no bitch because we actually not beefing at all. It's actually really pretty and we still follow each other on Instagram. But I ended up texting. I didn't take my anger on Chelsea at the fuck all. I texted Nevaeh and I'm like going back and saying what the fuck I said and twisting my words like that is crazy. Like, and so we got to arguing and shit like that. So I'm just like, I'm not gonna argue with you. You know how I get. And yeah, because at that point, bitch, I already had like 6 days before this hoe, and now I'm finna get you. So I guess the next day Nevaeh didn't end up coming to school, but I ended up getting into an argument with this other girl, fucking Elizabeth, who also went to the same elementary school with us. I guess she was like talking shit or whatever because we had the same homeroom and we went to homeroom right before we went to lunch. So we was in the fucking homeroom and I heard her talk. I forgot what the fuck happened, but it made me get the fuck up and I went the fuck in. Like, I'm like, bitch, you got me fucked up. She got to pull out her phone and shit. I'm like, you recording? Watch this. I went off on it. My mic was back and shit. Stop. Like, dead ass. So they ended up breaking up that fight and I guess she told Nevaeh about the fight and Nevaeh felt like she had to be Captain Save a hoe and the hoe wanted to fight me too. Okay. So basically the fight with Nevaeh was definitely prolonged. I don't know why it took us so long to get to motherfucking Faye, but yeah. So Nevaeh came to school the next day. Mind you, we walked past each other the whole day. Nothing was being said to me. Nothing at all. Like, I didn't see this one too many times and nothing was being said at all. Mind you, she called out Faye, not me. That hoe wanted to be Captain Save a hoe. So basically, it's getting towards the end of the day because we had 8 periods my 7th grade year. So it was getting towards the end of the day. I think I was in my 7th period, and then all of a sudden I got people texting me and coming to me like, "Oh, you finna fight?" Mind you, they saying I'm finna fight, but they not telling me who I'm finna fight either. So I'm like, what are y'all talking about? Ain't nobody come to me talking about we having a fade at the end of the day. Who said that? Because as far as I know, that bitch told me it was on site. So I got that fade out my head because when she see me, I'm confused. So again, I'm like, who? Ain't nobody telling me nothing. Like, I'm like, how the fuck is y'all gonna be messy but be half messy, bitch? If you gonna pour the tea, pour it. Like, the hell. So at that point, I let the shit go because like I said, I still had a whole other period to get through before the end of the motherfucking day. So that shit was dead to me at that point. So end of the day come, I'm the way our fucking school was set up, like you had to walk through that long ass parking lot, then I had to walk down a long ass street just to get my motherfucking bus. Mind you, I'm walking. Everybody is walking the same direction as me. Didn't nobody do that shit before. So, but it's just like everybody's minded. I don't know what the fuck they walk into. I don't know what the fuck I'm walking into either. So I'm walking down the fucking street to get in my bus. Why is it a big ass crowd of people in front of my bus? I'm like, oh, who the fuck finna fade? What's going on, bitch? Why am I walking in my own fucking fade? What the fuck? So I'm like, what the hell? You would thought I was in a fucking movie. The way I walked through and the crowd just split and gave me space. It was just like, what the fuck? Mind you, my 7th grade school was a middle school and a high school. So it's a mix of middle schoolers and high schoolers. High schoolers just standing in front of my fucking bus. Like, so that weekend I had a super to go to. I had a modeling interview and I also had a dance competition that weekend too. I didn't want to fuck nothing up. I'm just like, because if I was gonna fight, it was gonna be for self defense. I wasn't just gonna be picking in front of a fucking fight. I don't remember where I left off, but I know I had a whole bunch of shit to do that weekend, the model interview, the dance competition, and the fucking sleepover. And I just didn't want to fuck nothing up. So if I was gonna fight, it was gonna be for self-defense. I wasn't just gonna pick and swing on nobody. So I'm standing right there, and we having a whole little dialogue and shit. And I'm just like, I'm not finna fight you. Like, I got too much shit. Like, this shit is crazy. Mind you, I'm already like packed the fuck in, and I feel like I couldn't even turn my back at that point just to get on my bus because I was probably gonna get snuck. So she like, just fight. Look, I told y'all she's scary. Ain't no adults right here. As soon as she said she's scary, I ain't gonna lie, all that shit in my head went out the window. I took my book bag off me. I just ran the fuck up. I got on the bus and I called my mama and said, Mama, I just fought. Cause what the hell, like. But yeah, and a whole bunch of fakes came after that shit too because of that. So it's a lot my 7th grade year, but.
Okay, y'all, let me tell y'all about this client that I had last week. So, and I'm gonna make it a long story short, so we just gonna start from the beginning. Cause I'm still trying to figure out, like, was this girl trying to fight me? Like, was you trying to fight me? Like, I don't know. But long story short, the daughter made the appointment, but the mom dropped the daughter off to the appointment. Let me start from the beginning. A child booked an appointment with me. Why? I don't know. More of the story, okay, she texted me. I seen one of her text messages. I replied, but the second text message that she sent me, I missed it. My bad. Whoop-de-doo. My bad. So it was pertaining, like, what type of hair. But I put hair recommendations on my booking site just in case, like, something like this happened. I don't get back with you or whatever it was. But I thought it was common sense. Like, okay, if you get in a certain style, at least know the difference between human hair and synthetic processed hair. Like, I don't know. So more of the story, the daughter, a child, booked the appointment. And the day of the appointment, you know, like, if it's 5 minutes or so before the appointment, like, I'll be by my phone, but sometimes I still be working on another client, so I'm not on my phone. So I might have missed your call. So more of the story, she was calling me, but at that time I wasn't working on the client. I was actually waiting up front for her. So it was, her appointment was at 1:45, so it was getting around to the appointment time, and I was waiting to see, like, you know, if they was gonna call or text. So I was on my phone, but they're calling, and it was going to voicemail. But as soon as I seen it, it wasn't even like a minute went by. But as soon as I seen it, I picked up. So I think my phone was on like D&D or something, or I don't answer unknown calls because I like texting my clients so I can keep a record of everything. But as soon as she called, I answered. But it was like 4 times back to back she was calling, so I answered as soon as she stopped calling or whatever. So long story short, she came in and she was like, because she was having a hard time finding the building. Okay, I apologize, like, about that, because I'm like, you're not the first person that told me they had a hard time finding the building. The address that I sent out is the address that everybody gets. Some clients find it and some clients text me, but it's no problem. Like, they always get to where they're going, like, because I help them get to where they're going if they're lost. But that literally has nothing to do with me. That's just how the address. I don't know why I do that, but I always help them if it's an issue. But she was just the person I just wasn't gonna be able to satisfy anyway. So she had a problem with getting to the place. I, kind of like coached her to where I was. So, but I can understand that could be frustrating. But you still get your hair done, I'm not charging no late fee, like, you know. So she came and I could tell, like, she had a very, like, hostile type of energy, like, very hostile. Like, I don't know. But she came in my room, she came in with the daughter or whatever, and she was just, I just feel like it's just been very unprofessional. The communication has been terrible. So me, I'm not a confrontational person, and also it's just like, I know I can't please everybody. It's just me. Sometimes some people do fall through the cracks. My bad. I'm not intentionally ignoring anyone. And then I ended up asking, I was like, okay, I missed the text, because the first time she texted, I replied, but the second one, I just didn't see it. My apologies. That didn't satisfy her. She wanted to keep going back and forth, and, she said, I just want to make sure she got the hair that she needed. Understood. But she kept trying to press the issue. Was like, my communication was bad. She had a hard time getting where she was going. And I just kept apologizing. Like, not even, I got a camera in my room, so I had to go back and, like, replay. I'm like, I compose myself very well, but she was just like one of them very, like, combative clients. Like, I don't know. So as she's, going back and forth with me, and I'm just like, ma'am, at this time, you was like, you already was late coming. Not saying it's your fault, but I have another client after you, so, like, I'm not trying to keep going back and forth. I can still do her hair. And the problem was, she brought organic hair. Everybody know you're not getting a 24-inch hair for $8 nowhere. Like, it's not over $15. That's probably like $8 to $12. You're not, like, I don't know. But she kept saying, we don't know nothing about hair. We text you, da da da. So I'm like, my apologies. I have hair recommendations, and organic is a hair recommendation on my website, but y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm like, okay, I do gotta get better with texting everybody back, but it's the day before. Like, sometimes I miss people. My bad. That's why I try to help you out as much as I can. Anyway, on my website, it says organic as, like, a cost-effective hair. Like, you're not, getting, if you don't want to buy no real expensive hair, but you gotta make it work with what you're getting. You want it curls. Why would you get that? And then next to it says synthetic hair. Anyway, more of the story, because this is getting long. She kept going back and forth, so I'm just like, ma'am, woo-woo. So the daughter started crying. I just felt so bad, because I'm like, bro, I feel bad. Like, I wish I could have helped, been a little bit better with the communication. But I can't guarantee what I was doing, why I missed it. I don't know, but I'm not going to keep apologizing 1,000 times. Like, let's get to the problem. Let's solve the problem. And come to find out, y'all, she did all that about the hair, and, she got the wrong hair, whatever. I go look at what she actually booked. She wasn't going to be able to get the curls anyway, because she didn't book curls. Like, the style that she booked, she didn't even book it. Like I said, this is a child that booked, and the mama getting on me. They're trying to get on me, and I'm not going to go back and forth with you, so, like, let's get to the issue. The child didn't even book the correct thing that she wanted anyway, so we was arguing over something that she was never going to get. Like, and I'm so mad that I missed it, because I'm like, that would have ended the conversation right there, because she didn't even book it. But I'm just trying to, like, because she did. When I looked at the thread, I'm like, okay, she sent the picture. But I'm like, I missed it, so my bad. Like, if she would have booked it and I had time to do it, I would have still tried to accommodate her if she had the right hair. You can't curl synthetic hair, but I would have still tried to accommodate her. But at the end of the day, like I told her, mama, I can't curl this hair, it's gonna burn. So I'm just like, okay, I understand your frustration. I don't want to keep going back and forth. I don't do good with all this. Like, let's just figure something out. So after the hair was done, the daughter was like, she likes her hair. I know she would have wanted the style that she thought she had booked, but she didn't book it. I know she would have wanted that style, but like I said, she didn't book everything that she needed, so she wasn't gonna be able to get it anyway. But her hair still ended up cute. So after all of that, y'all, her big sister came to pick her up. Mind you, all they had to do, the girl had to pay me and everything. And it was a cheaper service because she didn't get the curls and all that. So I'm like, all right, everybody satisfied, everybody good. So after that, all I hear is somebody talking in the hallway. Like, I'm in my room chilling. The girl up front waiting on her ride. So I'm in the bedroom, in my room waiting. So all I hear is somebody talking in the hallway. So I took my headphones out. And I'm like, so then the big sister comes to my door, and she's like, ain't you the girl that, hold on. No, she was asking her sister. She, like, very, like, I don't know, they both was, like, hostile, very, like, so I'm alert now, because, like, what you want? She came with a bonnet, some little shorts, and a big t-shirt on. So she asked her, she was like, this the girl, this the one. She standing at my door, she like, this her. So now I'm looking at the door, I turn. So she looked at me, and she's like, do you still have the same number? Da, 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 da. And I was like, correct. Because at this point I'm aggravated with y'all. Like, y'all just want to argue. Y'all want, her hair is done. What do you want? She's like, so that's your number, and I'm just like, correct. And she's like, so didn't we text you? It's not verbatim, but she like you trying to check me. So I'm like, correct. Not being nasty, but like, okay, what do you want? Me and your mama already talked about this. Her hair is done. What do you want? What's your purpose? So at this point, I got up. Like, I didn't get up on no type of time like that, but you at my door, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what type of time you on, so I'm just trying to make sure everything good. You know what I'm saying? So I got up and I walked to the door like where she was, cause like what? So after I got up and I walked to the door, cause I'm like, what is this? Like, what are we doing? Cause I'm not about to keep going back and forth. She's like, we shouldn't have to keep double texting you. And I'm like, I already told your mom. I already talked to your mom, big sister. I already talked to your mom and told her, okay, I missed it. Like, what now? Like, what do you want? So she started trying to go back. Like the whole tone was like, right, like I'm lying. Like I got something to prove to you. Who are you? So I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna go back and forth, y'all. Let me walk you and your sister out the door. And that's what I did. Walk both of them out the door because, like, you come in here with a bonnet, bitch. Like I knew it was gonna go down like that for one, but I'm very curious. Like, what the hair is done? What you need to talk to me for at this point now? It's nothing to talk about. You already paid me. I don't know, but y'all, I was just like, I haven't dealt with nothing like that ever. Like I was like, I don't have clients like this. Like what?